50 future fakes. The technique of future faking is all about promising something later in order to control you now. It's as simple as that. As narcissists, we need control in the moment. Some narcissists also look to control the future as well. They are greater and ultra, lesser and mid-range, have no regard for the future. But all narcissists need to control in the moment, the here and now. Imagine that the interaction with the narcissist is a series of ribbons, all sectioned into 1 second long. In each of those seconds, we must control the people that we are interacting with. And when the second ends and it starts on the next second, that control has to be maintained or asserted anew. And that is why we have to manipulate, either benignly or malignly. As part of the necessity of asserting and maintaining control over you, the technique of future faking is utilised. The beauty of it is, it's very easy. We just have to say something, referencing something that's invariably going to attract your attention, to make you pleased, to make you calm down, to make you say yes, to stop questioning us, to stop nagging us. In essence, to stop you threatening our control. The future fake will either be used to assert control over you, so you are in a unthreatening state to begin with, and we layer on additional control by promising you something at a later juncture. So, for example, in the early stages of your ensnarement with a narcissist, it's quite common for the narcissist to say, "I can't wait to live with you." You're not actually causing a problem, but the narcissist future fakes you with this comment in order to tighten the control on you. Or, "I can't wait to marry you." Or, "Let's get married. We get married this time next year." In other instances, you are actually doing something which is threatening our control. You're questioning us. You are trying to pin accountability on us. A simple example, "Why haven't you taken the trash out?" "I'll do it in 5 minutes after I finish watching this program." That's a future fake right there. You are challenging our control by asking us why we hadn't taken the trash out already. Does it seem trivial and minuscule? Of course, but through the filter by which the narcissist views the world, that impacts upon our control, and therefore you are not allowed to behave that way. We have to deal with that threat to our control by rejecting it and asserting control over you, and therefore we will say, "I'll take it out in 5 minutes once I've watched this program." And the expectation is that you will then go, "Okay, thank you. You've given us a little bit of appreciative positive fuel, and your challenge to our control has ceased." The ability to future fake is integral to us, since it sits with our frequent and repeated lying so readily. Some of you may remember the organisation Enron, and what they did was organise a payout today based upon future profits. And if those future profits didn't manifest, who the hell cares? The money was obtained, the individuals walked. And so similarly, we have no interest in whether we will actually do the thing that we say that we will. All we want is to say that we will, so that we get control over you or stop you threatening our control. We will get that, and then, if we don't have to, we will not then carry out the intended act. Instead, leaving you to rue all those promises of something further down the line which never came to pass. We are persuasive, convincing, and seem so genuine. Such is our astonishing ability to act that you readily believe we will deliver on the promise, no matter how outlandish it may sometimes sound. Of course, this is because when it's said, the lesser and mid-range actually believe that they are going to deliver on it. They have to, in order to sound convincing. The greater and the ultra may deliver, they may not deliver. But with the greater evolved narcissism that we have, we are still able to make it sound entirely convincing, even when we know that we are lying. Such is our brilliance at convincing not only you as our intimate partner, but also everyone else who gets caught up in our extensive fabrications. It never matters to us that we have no intention of delivering on that promise of something happening in the future, because all we care about is control in the here and now. We are easily able to shirk accountability for our promises. Avoiding liability and culpability is what we do best. And if you think that you can actually hold us to something that we've promised, be my guest and try. You see, even at a later stage, if you turn and say, 2 months have passed and you still haven't started building the annex, you will threaten our control in that instant, and we will just respond with some other kind of manipulation. And we will assert control either directly, indirectly, or by withdrawal. We will always get that control. So there is ultimately no repercussion for us if we don't deliver. Yes, there might be some instances that you decide to walk because you've been future faked far too many times. But that is unusual. And of course, if that happens, we may well then shift to an alternative manipulation to ensure that you stay, or even occasionally deliver on what we promised. But most of the time it does not happen because it's far easier for us to say, I'll do this, or this will happen, and then not deliver. It's the classic example of actions not matching words. We will utilize denial, deflection, maybe a charm offensive, to ensure that you back down, and indeed, we may even shift to an alternative form of future faking. To help you recognize examples of this, here are 50 future fakes. 1. I know we've not been together long, but we really should get married. 2. Of course I will go and see somebody for some help. I want to do the right thing for us. 3. I will pay you back. 4. I will never hurt you. 5. I will never hurt you again. 6. I will get tickets for that concert for us, no problem at all. 7. I can't wait to take you away somewhere exotic. 8. I will bring it back to you next week. 9. I promise I will call you tomorrow. 10. I won't tell a soul about this. 11. We have such a bright future together. 12. I can see us growing old together. 13. I cannot wait until we start a family. 14. Why don't we go into business with one another? It makes perfect sense. 15. Of course I will help you out when you start your new job. 16. We should make plans to travel the world, just you and me. 17. Let's look at houses so we can move in and live together. 18. I will always be on hand whenever you need me. 19. I cannot conceive of a day where we are not with one another. 20. Come on, let's go and look at engagement rings. 21. I won't let anything come between you and I. 22. Imagine if you moved over here. How brilliant that would be. 23. Imagine if I moved to where you are. I think I should do that. 24. If you can help me with this project, I will give you a great report for the pay review next year. 25. That's right. Give the money to me now, and you can look forward to a 25% return in a year's time. 26. No matter how ill you become, I will always look after you. 27. I swear we will move just as soon as we can afford it. 28. We can't move just yet, but we will when I have repaid this loan. 29. I know the loan has been repaid, but I want to secure this promotion and then we will move. 30. The promotion has helped, but I need to think about retirement at present and then we can move. 31. I want a large family with you. 32. Of course, we will go there next time. 33. Whatever you want, just say it next time, we are here. 34. We will definitely book there for dinner next time. 35. My home is your home. It's just a question of when, not if, you move in. 36. I want to be able to come home every night and find you there waiting for me. 37. Just do it this once and I won't ask you to do it again. 38. I go to sleep safe in the knowledge that we have a future together. 39. We should make plans for where we will get married. 40. I want a huge wedding. All our friends and family need to be there. I want the world to know how happy I am. 41. Why don't we select a retirement home now? After all, we're going to be together then, you know. 42. If you do the groundwork for this project now, I'll do it next time. 43. Of course I owe a change. I'm determined to do it. 44. This is the last time I promise. Then I will stop. 45. I will seek some help. Now isn't the right time, but I will do it. 46. I will give you the world. 47. I will give you the fairy tale you deserve. 48. I know we will have a happy ever after. 49. I don't see me and you. I can only see us. 50. Of course I will respect you in the morning.